Hi, it's Brandon Splay from thirstgym.com. Today we're talking about an exercise called the JM press. This is a great powerlifting tricep exercise that can significantly help your bench press, especially if you're needing more direct tricep work for your bench press. This is a barbell-based exercise. It is pretty heavy in terms of the stress that you're going to get on the elbows. So if you have elbow issues, my first suggestion would be to avoid an exercise like this. I would use the safety squat bar option, which we also have a video of, or looking at different extension-based exercise like rolling tricep extensions, decline kettlebell skull crushers, all which we have videos of on our YouTube channel on our website. I would check those out if you happen to be having cranky elbows. The other option you could look into as well is performing quite a bit of high rep band tricep work to get some blood flow into the triceps specifically and get them warmed up well, and then coming over here, and that might also alleviate some of your pain. But if you have no issues, this is a staple, very popularized by J.M. Blakely. He claims that this helped him bench what he benched, which was, I think he benched over 600 pounds raw in competition numerous times. But anyways, we're going to talk about how you're going to perform this exercise. So you're going to get into your regular bench press based position here, okay? And I would just take your hands in a close grip position. You could definitely go with your regular grip, but what I've found is if your hands are out here wide and you're in this position, you're going to cause a lot of medial elbow issues, and then to me this causes more problems than actually just having your hands in a normal position. So go with a close grip position to start, get in your regular bench press position, and then what you're going to do is we're going to unrack it. After we unrack the bar here, we're basically going to mix a skull crusher and a close grip bench press. It's the easiest way I can coach it. So what you want to do is as you come down, if this was your close grip bench right here, okay, and then your skull crusher was coming this way, we're going to mix those exercises to where we're going to come down and we're going to drop this bar down by our throat, keeping our elbows good and high. You should feel a lot of pressure there in your elbows, and then you're going to press back up. So you're going to be here, press. Here, press. Come down as low as you can so you feel good stretch on those triceps. Keep the elbow high, and then extend. So just like that. Okay? So it's really not that overly complicated. If you know how to do a skull crusher and you know how to do a close grip bench press, you can do this exercise so long as you can do it pain-free. The reason this exercise works great is that as you come down towards your throat, we're going to really bind up all this tissue here by the elbow and the triceps, and then we're going to force ourselves to have to extend and press from this position, which makes it very extension heavy, as we alluded to. But because the weight is so far back here behind us, we're getting a good mechanical disadvantage here at the tricep closer towards the elbow versus back up here in the meat like you would like a press down, for example. Okay, you're feeling it more back here with a press down. This you're definitely going to feel more down towards the elbow. So that's great for bench pressers because, as I'm sure you've noticed, the lateral head is not doing a whole lot of work in terms of a good quality competition bench press. We're usually looking at long head and medial head work, and this definitely helps us target those areas more specifically in that heavy extension-based position. Now, I think this is a strength-based exercise for the triceps. Again, talking like the press down, accessory work towards the end of your training session, blood flow purposes, really just to get some sarcoplasmic hypertrophy, get some blood in there, help with recovery, and make sure that area stays good and strong for your next training session. But with this is probably going to be like a third exercise on your bench press day. So you might have a regular bench press, and then you might do like a close grip bench press or something like that, a different bench press variation, and then you go towards an exercise like the JM press to help build that next exercise that you had, in this case the close grip bench press. So when it comes to programming for stuff like this, my recommendation is about 3 to 4 sets of about 8 to 10 repetitions. I think if you start to get down in that 5-6 range, it's too heavy, technique goes out the window, and then you're going to start finding you're starting to cheat, hips come off the ground, just like anything else that you start to struggle with. We can up those reps just a little bit to 8 to 10 range, so we get some good quality hypertrophy. The weights are heavy enough, much heavier than like what you would do with like a press down, for example. Usually your press down is a little higher repetition based exercise. So I would look at this as like the good morning of your bench press in terms of how you're going to program it. So a couple sets Reps not too high, not too low, right there in that middle hypertrophy range, and it tends to see good progress for your bench press. If you got any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section. Thanks. Have a great day.